Ram Ram everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a pick a card reading for the question, what major shifts you will experience in this year 2025. So as usual we have three piles for you to choose from. So for pile 1 we have yellow aventurine, and for pile 2 we have rose quartz, and for pile 3 we have green aventurine. So I have already pulled few cards, and for each of the piles I'll also be pulling tarot cards to understand what major shifts are going to occur in your life in this year 2025, and will also pull out a guidance for you to navigate through any situation that seems challenging. And we'll also be checking your current energy when we start the reading. So yeah, that's all. I will be placing timestamps in the description below. You can hop into your pile directly. Hey pile 1, if you chose this yellow aventurine, this is going to be your reading. So first we'll be checking what your oracle card says. Okay, we have cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Okay, so I feel like pulling one card to check your current energy. So let's just check what is. So this current energy doesn't, if it doesn't resonate, you can always check the other piles, whichever feels right. So, okay, we'll be checking current energy for pile 1. What is pile 1's current energy? Pile 1's current energy as they are watching this. Okay, I'll take this and also take this one. Okay, so we have two cards, Ten of Cups and King of Swords. What I feel is that major shift that you are going to experience in this year is something that has to do with your family, with your loved ones. Like, how do you involve yourself when it comes to making decisions related to your family, your loved ones? So there is something about like you taking a decision and standing with that decision. Maybe there might be some conflicts among other family members, but this is just a test for you. Maybe you used to take a lot of suggestions from your family. Maybe you have always used to this fact, like you want to do things according to their will, something like that. And that is something that's changing, and it might feel a bit overwhelming for you um, because you're always used to do all those things according to their will, something like that. But this time I am seeing you're going to stick with your decision even if it's a no from their side. And that is one major shift that you're going to experience in this year. I also feel like it's not like you're going to harm them or like that. It's more like your decision might seem more logical and practical to them, which might be good for you, but they might tend to get emotional, something like that. And since this decision is something that can actually, um, it can actually be a turning point in your life, so you're going to stick with it. You're going to stand with your decision. So that kind of practicality might just intimidate them. Like they might have always seen you like someone who's very emotional, someone who can be compromised, and all of that. But this time it's not going to happen, and that might make them a bit emotional, something like that. And I also feel whatever decision that you take, it's not something that will harm your family in any way. It's more like something that you want to do for yourself. And you are being very practical and very logical about this thing. So that is what I'm seeing. Like your current energy seems like this to me. And if there is any confusion right now when you are watching this video, if you feel there is even a tinge of confusion about whatever decision that you have taken regarding whatever it is in your life, even if you feel bit clouded, that is going to go away. You're going to get out of this confusion, you're going to get the clarity, and you will end up taking a decision that is rooted in practicality, that is rooted in logic, and you just won't let any sort of emotions to cloud your judgment, and you're going to stick towards that. So that is something I'm seeing for this pile. Also, you have to stand on your ground. That is something that you have to learn, pile one. Like, maybe you used to rethink your decisions. Maybe you are someone who will always go to their family, or who will always go to someone else when it comes to taking major decisions. But this time, those all things are going to change, and you are going to stand very firm with whatever that you want to implement in your life. And you're also asked not to reveal your plans. Like if someone asks why did you even do this in your life, or why are you even heading towards that particular dream, that particular goal, you really don't owe any explanation to any of them. So you just can keep very silent about all those things, because the kind of energy that I'm seeing that you're going to embody in 2025 is like, I don't need to explain my life to everyone, right? Your life doesn't have to make sense to everyone. That is not your responsibility. So if you feel like doing something, and if someone asks why are you even doing that, if you don't feel like giving an explanation, that is totally fine. There is no harm in that, because as long as you understand what you are trying to do in your life, you don't really owe any explanation to anyone. So just don't overshare things. Even if it is a loved one, try to keep it in your mind itself. Just keep it like a secret. So okay, so with this card, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So since there is this kind of practicality uh, building around your character, there will be some sort of conflict when it comes to your own emotions. So you might find it difficult to fight certain emotions. You might find it difficult to uh, you might feel bit impulsive at most of the times. You might feel bit drained, something like that. So that is something that you shouldn't fight, while one, I feel you really have to sit with that uneasiness, that kind of whatever that is making you uncomfortable. Do not fight it. Do not fight it with logic. If something needs your attention in your body, just sit with it and try to honor all of that, because your life is never going to be like a straight line. No one's life is ever going to be like that. There will be ups and downs. So, for some, like when I talk to people, I have seen they have this idea of consistency. Like being consistent for them is like they always feel like they have to go in a linear way. To them, consistency is like a straight line. But that is not consistency. Consistency is something, even if there is ups and downs, even if there are ups and downs, even if you feel low today, even if you feel very energetic tomorrow, you're always going to restart whatever that you have left behind. So it's all in, like, for example, you just didn't feel like working out today, and tomorrow you might feel energetic, and then a day after that you just feel like you don't want to work out again. But that is how consistency is. There will be fluctuations, but do you take the initiative to restart your workout? Now, that will actually be helpful. That will actually make you keep going, right? So, try to honor whatever that you're feeling within. Do not fight against it. Do not go against it, because not always you're going to feel happy. Sometimes you might feel sad. Sometimes you feel like just taking a break or taking a leave, pampering yourself. There is no harm in that. So try to, whenever you feel down, whenever you feel low, do not beat yourself up like, oh, I really need to finish that work or something like that. If your body needs rest, it does need rest. So you really have to honor all those phases of your life, not just for the namesake, like, oh, I really want to honor myself. You really have to feel it within, like, yes, I owe this break to myself. I really owe this sort of pampering for myself. So that is how you can honor all these cycles. So let's pull out few more cards to understand how what major shifts you'll experience in 2025. What major shifts pile one will experience in 2025. Okay, we have the sun card. So your inner child is going to feel very free. Like you might feel like a child again. More like there will be a lot of joy that is being restored, or you might take a lot of leaves, or you might feel like I do need to enjoy my life more. I really need to enjoy my freedom more. So you're going to take a lot of breaks, or you might feel like, oh, these things are not my responsibility, so let me just keep it aside. So some sort of freedom that you're going to experience, which will put you in that joy state, and you're going to feel quite positive when this happens. I'm seeing this happening around like September, where you will really enjoy that freedom. You'll really enjoy being free from all those responsibilities and everything, and that's going to feel so much powerful also. So that's what I'm seeing for this pile. I hope this reading resonates with you. Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching. Hey pile 2, if you chose this rose quartz, this is going to be your reading. So I have already pulled an oracle card for each of the piles. So first we'll be checking your oracle card. Okay, so we have, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Okay. Um, let's pull out a card to understand your current energy while you're watching this. Okay, we have three of cups and two of cups below the deck. So your current energy seems very much kind of like a celebration for me. Maybe you're hanging out with your friends or trying to socialize more, or you just feel like going out more, and there are people in your life who actually connect with you emotionally, and it just feels good. You're just surrounded by a lot of good people, is what I feel, and that's your current energy. And also, I feel like, this celebration thing which I mentioned, it doesn't have to be like some big achievement that you're celebrating. It could also be like you're just enjoying your life, you're just celebrating your life. Celebration doesn't always have to be achievement, right? It could just mean like, I am just celebrating my life, I just want to be happy, something like that. So that could be your current energy. And with the card over here, you're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So maybe you crave for some good friendships, good people around you, or you do want some shifts in your reality. And you could be into manifestations and all of that. If you have stopped manifesting, if you have stopped, all those things, you're asked to restart that practice, but with very clear intentions, because your mind is so powerful. Pile 2, I feel you just have to visualize certain things and it actually happens. But having this sort of power can actually backfire, because if you're not clear about your intentions, or if those things are not good for you, and if you end up manifesting that, it can actually be very harmful. So that is what you have to keep in your mind. Your intentions can be very powerful, so that is something that you need to understand. And with the unicorn over here, I feel you are someone who believes in magic a lot. You're not like y- I'm not saying like you're not practical or something like that, but you do believe in magic a lot. For you, even though the situation seems very like logical and all of that, you still hold on to your magic. You still have that faith, like uh, things can actually shift even like a very small span of time. So that is something that actually makes your manifestation very powerful, because that's the mindset you need, where you deeply believe like yes, there is some sort of magic that exists, and anything can be manifested with just one thought. So that realization itself is very powerful, pile 2. And I'm also getting a vision of you painting walls. Like you might feel like painting your bedroom walls with some pink or light colors, or maybe you like to draw some art on the wall. If that is something that you want to do, please go ahead. Or maybe you can hang your vision board, so that you can just look at that vision board whenever you wake up, something like that. Even that will be powerful. Or just keep staring your vision board until you fall asleep, something like that. Okay, so let's see what major shifts pile 2 is going to experience this 2025. Major shifts pile 2 is going to experience. I'll just keep this aside. There is very small space. So let's see major shifts for pile 2 in 2025. Major shifts for pile 2 in 2025. Okay, we have page of wands. Okay, I'm literally seeing you opening your old diary or something like that, and you just take out a fresh page and you're writing with your favorite color pencil or your favorite color, or maybe you have a favorite pen or something like that. You're like writing, oh, I want this is what I want in my reality, that scripting thing which we do to manifest. So something like that, you feel like I think you have already manifested a lot of things, but you're kind of maybe bored, or you just don't like a lot of things and you want certain changes. So you have the urge to manifest, but you just feel like, oh, it takes a lot of effort, something like that. And maybe those old techniques need to go away. Maybe there are easier ways, easier manifestation techniques which might be exciting. For example, maybe you were only into like scripting earlier, but now you found a very easier way to do, like maybe this one, vision board. Maybe that is something that you have just started, and maybe you never tried it before, and it's a new one. So you're asked to you're asked to be very open to different ways of manifestation. So that will be helpful, and that will actually, excite you, because your manifestation techniques are supposed to excite you. It shouldn't be boring, because that's the key element when you're manifesting. So you're asked to be in a very joyous state, a happy state, a very exciting state when you're manifesting. So, okay, let's pull out. So something that you will start fresh. Okay, wow. We have King of Pentacles, and trust me, on this pile too, you're going to come back and you're going to remember whatever I say. That manifestation technique is literally going to pay off. It's definitely going to pay off. We have King of Pentacles. Now, this is all about, oh wow, we have Wheel of Fortune below the deck. So, this is all about, that kind of stability that you always wanted in your life, a stable source of income, a sort of, happy life, and also someone who has a lot of power, who has a lot of stability in their life, and all of that. You could also be manifesting a person in your life, like a new person, not a past one. So even if you are manifesting a new person, what I'm seeing is this person will be someone who believes in tradition, someone who is very like, who believes in commitment, who believes in the idea of marriage. And this is also someone, this person I feel has like a lot of wealth, a lot of wealth. And they are also kind of like, oh, let me just keep this money for my future wife, or maybe for my marriage, something like that. This person actually craves for, all those luxury in life, and they can afford it. They can really afford it. Any kind of luxury is what I feel. And this person is very good with money. So yeah, this could be Taurus rising or a Taurus moon. Maybe they have a very strong Taurus placement. So, and they do have a very huge house. Like, I'm literally getting visions of a person who is owning like all of these things, and they are just chilling. So that's the idea I'm getting. Maybe you really want that kind of person, and you're thinking, do I even deserve, or something like that. I would say just start manifesting, and yeah, let the magic do the work. So I also feel this person is someone who can be a bit stubborn, who can be a bit stubborn with their own ways. That is something that they might have to work on. Maybe even you are that way. Maybe that's why you have this kind of energy in your dynamic. So if there is this relationship that you're trying to manifest, this is the person that you're going to end up attracting. And I also feel they are going to help a lot with your career, if that is something that you're seeking for financial help or something like that. So what are major shifts that's going to happen in pile two's life in 2025? Major shifts. Okay, we have judgment. Okay. So as you're manifesting these things, everything seems fine pile two until now, but um, there will be certain things from your past that might just pop up, maybe in your dreams. Or I also feel for most of you, you might be seeing your ancestors in your dreams, who might give you certain answers, something like that. And I also feel like you really cling on to your old ways of doing things and your old self a lot. Like, there are different versions of you in the past who was very kind or who was very cold, something like that. And these things might just, all those habits, those ways of thinking might just surface all at once, and it might be a bit overwhelming. But with your mindset, a strong mindset, with all these, whatever I said, clear intentions. When you set that clear intention, it's going to be so powerful, so powerful, that you can literally cut through all those challenges. So whatever, whenever a version of you starts to come up to the surface from your past, you have the mental power to fight it. So when you set intention, when you set focus to manifest something, nothing can stop you while do. So that's how you should believe in your intention. Like, nothing from my past can keep me away from all those things which I want to manifest in my reality. So try to cut off your past completely. It could be anything, like a old habit, or the way you think, maybe the way you keep going to your past, the way you keep thinking about your past and all of that. That is something that you really need to cut off, like, completely. And that you can do only with your clear intention to do that. So willpower above everything. Your intentions are going to give you so much power over your mind. Maybe your mind tends to wander here and there and a lot of that. So that is something that you need to master, and that's definitely going to happen. So okay, so that is what I'm seeing for pile 2. I hope this reading resonates with you. Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching. Hey pile 3, if you chose this green aventurine, this is going to be your reading. So first we'll be checking what your oracle card has to say. Okay, so we have Mother Earth. You're called upon to help with the environmentalism. Okay, so for most of you, I think you might tend to do something for the nature, like you feel like planting more trees, or maybe you will do something, a major decision that you're going to take, which will help nature directly, indirectly, something like that. And we you have also picked this green aventurine. Again, green, it's giving me an idea of planting more trees, or going more green, maybe like buying a, a vehicle which doesn't contribute to pollution, or maybe trying to eat more vegetarian, something like that. It could mean anything. More, yeah, going more towards like natural ways of dealing things. And that's something that you'll take very seriously this year. Okay, so first we'll be checking your current energy. So what is pile three's current energy? Okay, we have the lovers, and you can see how there is this mountain, there are clouds. It's like nature. It's all about nature, what I see. So I feel like whatever that you're trying to do towards nature, or anything that you're taking, whatever decision that you're taking, it will actually bless you even more, because that's how universe is. Whenever you do anything out of kindness, unconditional love, and all of that, that is when you will see that you will be blessed abundantly. So I'm seeing you'll be more of like service to a nature. You want to do a lot of that kind of work, something like that. Or maybe you will just start a campaign, or you might just launch a brand that is like very environment friendly. If there is this business idea in your mind which can help nature in some or the other way, you really have to go for that. Now with the lovers card, I also feel you will be very cautious with your choices. Like, maybe earlier you used to be, oh, let me just use that kind of perfume. It won't matter, something like that. But now you'll just check what and all ingredients are inside the perfume bottle, and you'll be very cautious. Oh, I don't want to harm my body. I want something natural, something like that. So you're going to make a lot of healthy choices, which will actually be somehow, it will also help nature in a huge way, not in a small way, a huge way. And you'll also end up attracting a lot of blessings for doing this. So let's see more of shifts you're going to experience in 2025. Pile 3, what shifts you're going to experience in 2025. You'll be very mindful about your choices, and there will be a lot of tests also from the universe. For example, you have quit, let's assume like you have quit eating Maggie, and uh, there will be a time where you'll have to pick either Maggie or a salad, like it's literally in front of you, and then you'll have to make the choice. So those kind of small tests universe will put you through. So what major shifts pile 3 is going to experience? Okay, that's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. I'll take this one. Yeah. Okay, so what I feel is you're going to start a lot of things. You're going to initiate a lot of things. There is this new chapter that you feel like walking on, like a very new chapter, a fresh beginning. And if you have a business idea, or if you have been sleeping with some sort of idea for years, you will take the first step this year. You're really going to take that first step with a lot of faith. That is what I'm seeing. And why is the Fool card over here? What major shifts pile 3 is going to experience in 2025? What major shifts pile 3 is going to experience in 2025? Okay, we have Queen of Swords. So you're going to take a lot of actions, and you're going to take a lot of actions, and there will be a lot of it will take a lot of courage and strength for you to move forward, whatever this thing is. And you kind of know it that I do need a lot of strength to move forward. I also see a presence of a female bestie in your life. It could also be a presence of a deity, maybe Ma Durga, that you feel like worshipping for this particular thing, and you're going to do it, and it will actually work out very well. Also, Ma Durga is a deity who can actually help you cut through illusions, who can actually make you victorious if your devotion is that true. So, the presence of this deity is going to help you a lot in moving forward. And you know how in Hinduism we believe like Prakriti, nature is again Ma Adi Shakti only. So when you're doing something kind for nature, she will definitely, bless you and all of that. So, with these three cards, Mother Earth, and with the Queen of Swords, with the Strength card, I'm really getting a presence of a strong deity in your life who will guide you a lot. That's a very beautiful thing. Okay. So there will be definitely like a lot of competition, a lot of conflicting opinions. Like you'll come across people who have quite conflicting, opinions and all of that. Amongst your friends only, you might feel some people are literally arguing with whatever that you're trying to do, or they just have like annoying, like they might create an annoying situation for you. But just know that, it's just their idea of certain things to happen. Like you don't have to take all those things personally. So just try to be secretive about your plans, because this might lower your confidence a bit when you see like people are opposing your idea. So just keep it to yourself until you implement it fully. So that's all for pile 3. I hope this reading resonates with you. Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.